Good evening, hockey fans. We are live from the Marshfield Ice Arena as the SPASH Panthers are here to play the Marshfield Tigers tonight. SPASH Panthers are coming in with a record of 19-3. They're coming off a 6-3 win on Saturday over Madison Edgewood and a 17-0 win over Wisconsin Rapids on Thursday. And on Monday, they fell to Wausau West 4-2 in a makeup game at Wausau. For the Tigers of Marshfield, they are 11-11 on the season. They're coming in off an 8-4 loss to East Merrill United on last Thursday. Before that, on Monday, they played at Anago, and they won that game 6-1. The Panthers are currently ranked number 2 in the latest Wisconsin Prep hockey poll, behind only Hudson. Wausau West sits at number 3. The section meetings brackets came out on Sunday, and we'll go over those here shortly, but Stevens Point sitting at number 2 in the state Wisconsin Prep hockey poll this season. The Panthers are high-flying offense. They are led by Grant Molsky. He leads the team with 61 points, 33 goals, and 28 assists, but he is far from the only contributor on this high-flying SPASH Panther offense. Grady Miller comes in with 23 goals, 33 assists for 56 points. Jerome Poirier comes in with 10 goals, 25 assists, 35 points. Benny Abbott, 11 goals, 23 assists, 34 points. Bo Schrader, 14 goals, 19 assists, 33 points. Fletcher Schrader, 10 goals, 18 assists, 28 points. And Max Middlestedt, 6 goals, 18 assists, 24 points. Zach Burdick has been the backbone of the SPASH Panthers this year. He's played 918 minutes. He has given up 24 goals on 387 shots. He sits at a 133 goals against average and a 938 save percentage. He was recently named the Player of the Week for Wisconsin Prep Hockey. His backup, Eric Suzuki, has played 204 minutes. He is 4-0 on the season. He's allowed 5 goals on 90 shots, 125 goals against average, and a 944 save percentage. For the Tigers, they are led by Wyatt Fisher. Wyatt has 39 goals, 17 assists, 56 points on the season. Cole Kenny, 14 goals, 18 assists, 32 points. Jack Matala, 8 goals, 15 assists, 23 points. Blake Meisner, 9 goals, 14 assists, 23 points. Alex Chen, 1 goal, 14 assists, 15 points. Cashton Anderson, 6 goals, 8 assists, 14 points. And Braden Widman, 5 goals, 7 assists, 12 points. Neil Mullins has played almost all of the minutes in goal for the Tigers. He has 1,150 minutes in goal for the Tigers. He is 11-11 and has given up 88 goals on 620 shots for a 390 goals against average and an 858 save percentage. Dominic Mindell has played only 9 minutes this year, and he has given up no goals on only 1 shot for a 1,000 save percentage. The Zamboni is off, and the teams are just about to hit the ice. Do you have any ads you need to run?
Good evening, hockey fans, and welcome to tonight's game between the visiting SPASH Panthers and your Marshfield
right now.
Marshfield High School.
As the teams get ready to take the ice, we will take a short break and be right back with you here for the lineups and the national anthem.
I got referred to the orthodontist, and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here, and he was very happy with a smile. I'd recommend Ruth Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between. Check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See Chips' complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream, all served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield. Be a champ and have a chipperific day.
And then goalie number 31, Zach Burdick.
Welcome back to the Marshfield Ice Arena as the SPASH Panthers take on the Marshfield Tigers tonight. My name is Josh Metz, and I am here tonight to bring you this game. John Stanford on the behind-the-scenes production. Starting lineups for tonight for the SPASH Panthers. Starting at forward, number 2, senior Grant Molsky. Also at forward, number 8, senior forward Grady Miller.
Rounding out the defense, number 25, Alex Chen.
Number 13 forward, Bo Schrader, a sophomore. And on defense is number 6, sophomore Beckett Carroll. Number 25, senior Jerome Poirier. And in goal, a junior, number 31, Zach Burdick. We'll pause for the national anthem and be right back for your other lineups.
Thank you, let's play some hockey.
And we are back now as the teams get their helmets back on, get ready for the start of the game. Again, the starting lineups for the SPASH Panthers. Forward, number 2, Grant Molsky. Forward, number 8, Grady Miller. Forward, number 13, Bo Schrader. On defense, number 6, Beckett Carroll. Number 25, Jerome Poirier. And in goal, Zach Burdick. The Panthers are coached by Matt Polkamp. For the Tigers, at forward is number 11, Wyatt Fisher, a sophomore. At the other forward, number 4, senior Blake Meisner. And the other forward is number 12, Braden Widman, a junior. On defense, number 10, Cashton Anderson, a junior. And on the other defenseman is number 25, sophomore Alex Chen. In goal is junior number 33, Neil Mullins. And the Tigers are coached by Matt Immerfall. And we are underway as the SPASH Panthers in the black jerseys, black breezers, black socks, red and white trim on the sleeves and the bottom of the jersey and the socks. The Tigers are in white jerseys, orange breezers, white socks with orange trim on the jersey sleeves, black jersey numbers with orange outline. SPASH currently controlling the puck in the Tigers' offensive zone. A shot is blocked there by number 4, Blake Meisner for the Tigers. Again, this SPASH Panther offense has a lot of talent, a lot of speed. The Tigers are going to have to come out here and play very similar to how they did against Wausau West just a couple weeks ago. They're going to have to be physical and try to take away time and space from these Panthers. But the speed of this SPASH team is very tough to match. Marshfield dumps the puck and they get off for a line change. SPASH is back to regroup. Fletcher Schrader takes the puck deep for the SPASH Panthers. Marshfield looking to break it out. SPASH will regroup. Wyatt Fisher on the forecheck. He's dangerous when he's able to get the puck on his stick for the Tigers. He'll need to be their best player here tonight. Burdick back behind the net to stop the puck. Marshfield turns the puck over, but we almost had a trip there, but the refs deem no penalty. Meisner goes after the puck. Burdick shoots it into Meisner, but the puck went just wide. A very dangerous play there for the SPASH Panthers goalkeeper, but he avoided any danger there. And now it's SPASH in on net. That was number 22, Ethan Fisher, who collided with the goalie, Neil Mullins, and the net is off the moorings. And we will get a pause here in the action. First Choice Credit Union in Marshfield serves anyone who lives or works in Wood, Marathon, Clark, or Portage counties. Make First Choice Credit Union your first choice for loans. We are back here as SPASH controls the puck in their offensive zone. Marshfield working to take control. A little bit of a slow start here so far, but if you're the Tigers, that's what you're looking for. Again, the SPASH Panthers team starts fast, and they use their speed. Marshfield needs to try to keep this thing scoreless here for the first few minutes and try to get themselves into this game. Shot there by Grant Molsky was stopped by Braden Widman, and he's able to get it out of the zone. Marshfield playing with some good intensity here so far tonight. Again, very similar to what we saw against Wausau West a couple weeks ago when they took Wausau West to the wire. That's what they're going to have to play with tonight to have a chance here in this one. The Panthers are fast, and they are skilled, and they can score. And it's not just one player. They have a ton of depth on this team. SPASH takes control. Fletcher Schrader with the puck, but he's stopped there by Hutch Anderson for Marshfield. Scramble in front. Puck is loose, and the SPASH Panthers control it as the Tigers scramble to get back to their positions. Schrader with the puck, passes over. Shot was blocked there in front. Zach Ostricki with the shot from the point for the Panthers. Marshfield doing a good job so far clogging the slot area, not allowing SPASH to get off any great opportunities. Marshfield needs a whistle here. They'll get it out, chip it out, and they'll go off for a line change, but they didn't get it far enough. SPASH was on the rush, but Marshfield luckily was able to avoid any danger there. I apologize. We're having some technical difficulties with the clock tonight. So we are currently at 11:05 to play in the period. I will try to keep you updated throughout the period and throughout the game if we are not able to get that fixed. But again, technical difficulties with the clock. We just passed the 11-minute mark of the first period. Score is 0-0. SPASH is out shooting Marshfield 3-1 currently. Cole Kenny takes the puck into Marshfield, dumps the puck into the SPASH zone. And they will look to forecheck, but SPASH has an easy breakout, and they will dump it back in, carry it back into the Marshfield zone. And we will get an icing here by Marshfield, and a face-off back in the SPASH offensive zone. Again, the seeding meeting was this last Sunday, and the SPASH Panthers drew the number 3 seed in Section 1. Section 1 has long been known as the section of death in Division 1 since the WIAA went to 2 divisions, and no more has that ever been true than this year. Hudson has not lost a game to a Wisconsin team yet this year. They, by virtue of that and by beating SPASH earlier this year, they took the 1 seed. And Wausau West has only lost once this year, and that was to SPASH earlier in the year. And on Monday, this last Monday, they were able to beat SPASH in Wausau, and that gave them the 2 seed. Meisner with a shot and a goal for Marshfield. Takes the lead for the Marshfield Tigers. An innocent chip into the zone. Meisner took it, and he got a shot on goal, and it snuck under Burdick's glove to give Marshfield the lead at 9:57 left in the first period.
Marshfield goal number 4, Blake Meisner. Assisted by number 12, Braden Wigman. Time of goal 7:03 in the first period.
That Marshfield goal was scored at 7:03 of the first period from Blake. Goal was by Blake Meisner, and the assist was from Braden Widman, giving Marshfield the 1-0 lead here in the first period. About as good of a start as you could ask for from Marshfield here in this one. Again, SPASH, a very quick starting team. They got out to a very quick start over a very good Madison Edgewood team this last Saturday in a 6-3 win. So a little surprising start here for Marshfield, but they are doing exactly what they needed. I said they could probably hope for is to keep this thing scoreless for a little while, but to get the lead, that's a big momentum changer there for Marshfield. We'll see how the SPASH Panthers respond. Cashin Anderson with the puck at the blue line. He passes it up over to the SPASH Panther player. Marshfield back in their zone with control of the puck. SPASH checking hard though. That's Fletcher Schrader behind the net with the puck. He carries it up to the half wall. He'll take it out to the blue line. He'll look in the slot to get a shot, but Marshfield's there defensively. Good strong play defensively by Marshfield to keep them out, the Panthers out of the slot area so far tonight. SPASH with control of the puck, but again, Marshfield doing a good job to keep them up high and outside. Low danger shots is what you're looking for if you're Marshfield tonight. High and outside of the slot area. That's going to be your best bet with this team. A shot by number 3, Johnny Weiss there, was stopped by Mullins and covered up for a faceoff. Brad Kreklow and Ian Pierce are your rural mutual insurance agents in Marshfield. They offer a full line of insurance products. Contact them today for a free quote. 7:57 left in the first period here. Marshfield leads 1-0 against the SPASH Panthers. We talked a little bit about the playoff seedings being released on Sunday after the coaches' meetings. I'll try to touch on that throughout here tonight. Again, SPASH with the 3 seed in Division 1, Section 1, and they will, just a tough section, the section of death, they've called it, and it truly is, with the 3 top teams in the state all in that section. SPASH currently the number 2 team in the Wisconsin Prep Hockey Poll, but still only a 3 seed in their section due to Wausau West and Hudson grabbing those top 3 seeds. We will get to Marshfield also at various points here tonight. They are in the Division 2 bracket, and they earn the 5 seed and will travel to Baldwin-Woodville. Baldwin-Woodville, the 4 seed in that section. So we'll get into more detail on that throughout the game and probably in between periods. SPASH has control of the puck at the blue line. Grant Molsky dumps it deep, and they will cycle it down in the corner. Molsky up top to Reed Molsky with a shot, but that was stopped by Mullins and kicked out. And that will be another icing for Marshfield. If you're Marshfield tonight, icing is probably not a bad thing. Get a whistle after a long shift in your defensive zone, ice the puck, get a whistle, get a line change. Worst thing you can do if you're Marshfield tonight is get caught in a long change and be out there for too long. That's when you get lost in the defensive zone a little bit, and SPASH will definitely make you pay in those instances. So icing, not a bad thing tonight for the Tigers. Burdick plays it over to the boards. Marshfield beats the Panthers to the loose puck, though, and controls it. Cole Kenny behind the net, but SPASH gains control. That was Jerome Poirier, passes it up. Bo Schrader throws it over to Grant Molsky, who's tied up along the half wall, dumps it deep. His teammate Grady Miller behind the net, working the puck. That was back to Bo Schrader, who controls it along the half wall. A shot up top was blocked by his own by his own player. Shot was by Poirier, but was blocked in front by Grady Miller. Cole Kenny with the rush. But a good defensive play there by Beckett Carroll to keep Kenny from gaining control of the puck and getting a look on goal. Meisner again with another shot. Rebound was kicked out there by Burdick, and SPASH will go the other way with it. Wyatt Fisher takes the puck back from Marshfield. He hits Blake Meisner on the wing, who carries it in, but can't get by number 19, Zach Ostricki for the Panthers. 4:35 remaining in the first period. Marshfield has a 1-0 lead. And a break that was Jace Deedy for the Panthers, but a good save by Mullins. Probably SPASH's best look of the night there, but a good glove save by Mullins to keep them off the board. Again, a great start here for the Tigers. Everything you're looking for. Only 7 shots so far for the Panthers. They're doing a very good job of keeping them deep, keeping them wide, not letting them get into the slot area and get off a lot of good shot opportunities. Marshfield controls the puck. That's Cole Kenny. He brings it out. Can't get a shot off net. Threw it out to Cashin Anderson at the point. His shot went wide, and the Panthers will take control of the puck. Jay Steedy threw it up to Johnny Weiss, who kicked the puck off his skate and into the Panther offensive zone where they gained control. Cash Fry gains control, but that was a 1-on-4 as the Tigers were going off for a change. Nothing really Cash could do right there with the puck on his stick. Shot there by Ethan Fisher was stopped off the blocker by Mullins and deflected into the netting out of play. Yeah. Hiller's True Value is Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. On the job or in the woods, be ready to fight the winter elements. Check out Hiller's large selection of heated gear to keep you warm wherever you go this winter. Hiller's True Value in Marshfield. We are back here at the Marshfield Ice Arena with 2:50 left to go in the period. Good opportunity there for SPASH off the faceoff, but Neil Mullins was up to the test again. And Marshfield sends it down, and that will not be an icing. The linesman must have ruled that the SPASH player could have gotten there before the puck crossed the goal line. SPASH with a 2-on-1, but couldn't connect on the pass, and it goes wide. Jack Matilla on the forecheck there for the Tigers. Again, the Tigers are changing. It's a 1-on-4 for Matilla and the Tigers as SPASH turns it the other way and dumps it into the zone. Bo Schrader with the forecheck for the Panthers, and Marshfield not able to clear it out. Shot on goal there by Grady Miller is stopped with the right pad by Neil Mullins. Another shot by the Panthers and another save there by Mullins. Mullins looking sharp so far tonight for the Tigers. Again, they're doing a good job of keeping the shots to the outside, but anything Mullins sees tonight, he's going to have to be able to make the stop on against this team. Again, they're just too good, too dangerous with the puck on their stick. They can score from anywhere. So if Neil Mullins sees the shot tonight, he's going to have to make the saves. Oh, and a shot and a goal for the Panthers. Bo Schrader from Grady Miller on that one. So at 15:36 of the first period, SPASH ties it up on a goal from Bo Schrader and an assist from Grady Miller. Zach Ostricki also with the assist on that goal. And another goal for the Panthers. I did not catch who scored that one, so I'll have to wait for the official scoring. But a quick strike for the Panthers as they take the 2-1 lead with 1:13 remaining here in the first period.
SPASH goal number 11, Teddy Westbrook, unassisted. Time of goal 15:47, first period.
That goal was scored by Teddy Westrick for the Panthers at 15:47 of the first period. Again, Teddy Westrick, unassisted, to give the Panthers a 2-1 lead. I talked about how this SPASH Panthers team can strike quick, and they sure did. Marshfield really played a solid first period if you're Marshfield, but SPASH just so good and so fast, can put the puck in the net at any moment. And now all of a sudden they turn the period, and it's a 2-1 lead here with 45 seconds left. Marshfield with Meisner again from the circle, but a shot just wide. Meisner throws it over to Matala. Scramble in front of the net as Burdick loses his stick. SPASH chips it out. Ten seconds remaining in the period. Marshfield looking to tie it up and get out of this period down just 2-1. Jack Matawal along the boards will tie the puck up, and that'll do it for the end of the first period. 2-1. SPASH Panthers lead the Marshfield Tigers after one. Shots 13-4 in that period for the Panther, in favor of the Panthers. We will take a short break, and we'll be back for a recap of the first period in a minute.
Tired of hearing about checking account features? So are we. It's more about what you can do with your money to live the life you want. Forward Bank puts your access to everything you need in the palm of your hand. Mobile deposit, recurring digital payments, transfer funds, or pay a friend easily. Yes, our checking is free and includes all that you would expect. It's supported by your neighbors and friends at Forward, dedicated to serving our communities. Open online today at forward.bank.
Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and I am standing in our all-new express lane. Open now, no appointment necessary. Stop on in and get things like oil changes, filters, quick lubes. No appointment necessary. See you soon.
Get fresh meats and cheeses every day at Smith Brothers Meats. Let Smith Brothers Meats cater your next event. Smith Brothers Meats of Colby, open Monday through Saturday. When buying or selling, Brock & Decker Real Estate is the team you need by your side. Call Sammy or Sue today and visit on North Central Avenue. Brock & Decker.
Wisconsin shops at Gross Auto Group for three big reasons. No hassle pricing, lifetime warranty, massive selection, price to move. Gross Auto Group's no hassle pricing means the price you see is the price you pay. No back and forth, no wasted time. Our lifetime engine warranty means we want your new ride running for as long as you own it. And with 8 brands in 6 stores, Gross Auto has the ride you want at the price you need. 3 reasons, 3 towns. Gross Auto Group in Neelsville, Black River Falls, and Marshfield.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for.
Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
Founded in 2011, Marshfield Fast Pitch is a competitive, fast-pitch softball club. Players range in age from 7 to 18 years old, and they consist of girls from Central Wisconsin and headquartered in Marshfield. Throughout the year, teams compete in tournaments locally, around the state, and nationally. During the winter, practices, lessons, and clinics are held at our indoor facility. Tryout registration is happening now. Go to marshfieldfastpitch.com to get started. At House of Heating, making your home comfortable is our biggest priority. That's why we offer dependable HVAC solutions and quality work in central Wisconsin. Our pros are knowledgeable in a wide variety of services so you can feel confident in your results. They'll offer the support you need, whether it's putting in a modern HVAC system or working on and maintaining your current unit. Get in touch with House of Heating at 715-384-3163 or contact houseofheating.com. House of Heating, heating and cooling the air you breathe.
Discover Marshfield's wellness destination, Be Well Studio, now open in front of Pick and Save on Central Avenue in Marshfield. Experience cutting-edge recovery tools like hydro massage, infrared sauna, red light therapy, PEMF, and more, all designed to help your body and mind feel their best. You can pay per session or choose from memberships and packages available. Book your wellness session today at BeWellStudio.com or stop in at 601 South Central Avenue, Suite 400 in front of Pick and Save in Marshfield.
Simplicity Credit Union brings home the win with great mobile options and the right loan for your family, business, and home. Check them out at simplicity.coop today. Bruce Orthodontics provides comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages. Set up a free consultation today at Bruce Orthodontics. They're changing lives one smile at a time.
Hello, I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor, Next Home Hub City. If you're a first-time home buyer or seller, or you've been around the block, because of my experience, I'm able to help you in the most efficient way. I'm a full-time, full-service realtor. I focus on my clients 100%. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale, we have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Welcome back to Marshfield Ice Arena on behalf of Zaleski Sports. We are happy to have you tonight. My name is Josh Metz, and I'm here with John Standiford behind the scenes, working the camera and producing. First period, we saw Marshfield jump out to a 1-0 lead on a Blake Meisner goal from Braden Widman at 7:03 of the first period. Bit of a surprise there to see Marshfield take the lead on this fast-starting SPASH Panther team. But Marshfield played very strong to start the game and were able to get a good shot by Meisner, beat Zach Burdick low glove side to give Marshfield the lead. But to SPASH's credit, they rebounded and responded, and at 15:36 of the first period, it was Bo Schrader from Grady Miller and Zach Ostricki. And then just 11 seconds later at 15:47, Teddy Westrick scored an unassisted goal to give the SPASH Panthers the lead for the first time this game. So it's 2-1 heading into the first intermission. Marshfield did take a penalty right at the end of the period as time expired. Number 10, Cashin Anderson, a 2-minute penalty for roughing. So the Panthers will come out with a 2-minute power play to start the second period. Overall, though, very good period for Marshfield to start. Like I mentioned, SPASH Panthers, very quick starting team. They can score in bunches, as they showed late in the period, but they are just a team that comes out usually pretty strong. They did so against Madison Edgewood this past Saturday at home on senior night, putting up goals early in that period, in the first period, to jump out to an early lead on a very good Madison Edgewood team. Marshfield, though, doing a good job of frustrating the Panthers and not giving them a lot of great looks from the slot area, keeping shots to the outside and out to the blue line. And Neil Mullins has made some good saves so far. Really nothing he could do on that first goal. Puck kind of went out right in front, landed out there in front of him. 2-on-0 for the Panthers, and they buried the puck for an easy goal. But overall, good start for the Tigers. I would expect the Panthers to come out with a little more energy this period, and we will see how they respond. Talked a little bit about the playoff seedings for, we'll start with this period. We'll go over the Division 1, Section 1. Hudson takes the number 1 seed in this section. They will play the winner of Tomahawk and Eau Claire North. That is the 8-9 game. Eau Claire North, the 8 seed. Tomahawk, the 9 seed. Eau Claire Memorial will play Wisconsin Rapids. Memorial, the 5 seed. Rapids, the 12 seed. Merrill Co-op, the East Merrill United Co-op, will play at Superior, the number 4 seed. Merrill, the 13 seed. The winner of Memorial Rapids and East Merrill United and Superior will play each other in the second round. Then it's the SPASH Panthers at the number 3 seed. They get a bye into the second round. They will play the winner of the Regis Altoona McDonald Co-op. They are playing Chippewa Falls. Regis Altoona McDonald, the 11 seed. Chippewa Falls, the 6 seed. Again, the winner of that game will travel to KB Willett Arena to take on the Panthers. And then it's DC Everest as the 7 seed, hosting New Richmond, the 10 seed. The winner of that game will play at number 2 Wausau West in the second round. So if you're the Panthers, a potential rematch of last year's regional final game against Chippewa Falls, in which Chippewa Falls pulled off a massive upset against the Panthers, who had not lost a game all season. So SPASH faces a potential rematch against the Cardinals in the second round if Chippewa Falls can knock off Regis Altoona McDonald in the first game. Other dangerous teams in the Valley, DC Everest has a good matchup against New Richmond. They're led by goaltender Griffin Bonnell, All-State goalie. If they are able to get that one, force a all-Valley matchup with Wausau West. And then at the top of the bracket, Tomahawk, seeing them as a number 9 seed, defending Division II champions. A little surprising to see them as a 9 seed, but it just tells you that it speaks to the depth of this section this year. As talked about, this was commonly known as the section of death, and it truly is that, as you have the top 3 teams in the state all in this section, in Hudson, Wausau West, and SPASH. Very unfortunate that only one of these teams, at the very most, one of these teams will make it to state. If there's an upset along the way, potential all 3 of them could not make it, but you know, you still wish that you could see at least 2 of these teams in the state tournament, because all 3 teams have been so good all season. Hudson has not lost to a Wisconsin team all year. They have only 4 losses to Minnesota teams. Stevens Point has only lost to top-tier teams, Wausau West, Neenah, and Hudson. So, and Wausau West with only 1 loss on the year. That was to the SPASH Panthers. So, a lot of good teams in this section, but we are underway for the second period. SPASH takes control. They are on the power play here to start the period. That's an icing, though, on the Panthers. As the ice is a little wet to start the period. Could be a little tough for SPASH on the power play to start here, but Again, a roughing penalty on Cashin Anderson at the very end of the period gives the Panthers a 2-minute power play to start the period. We also apologize if you're just joining us. We are having technical difficulties with the scoreboard. I will keep you posted on time remaining of the period as much as possible as we go out throughout here. But again, 2-1 lead for the Panthers. That was a good drive and shot by Grady Miller on the power play, but a good stop by Mullins. Shot from the point there by Molsky was high. Luckily for Mullins, he never saw it. Luckily that one went high. Spash working it out top here. They're being very careful with the puck, which is smart with this wet ice. It's not going to pass and not going to move all that well. So you can tell they're being very cautious with their puck movement right now to try to make sure they don't lose control of the puck. There's a shot from the point by Beckett Carroll. Stopped, kicked out to the boards by Neil Mullins with his right pad. Good play there by Blake Meisner to intercept the pass and ice it. 45 seconds remaining on the Spash power play. 15:40 left in the period. Grant Molsky carries it in for the Panthers. They control the puck, dump it around. They will look to forecheck, but Marshfield's Cody Schindler is able to ice it, and 26 seconds remaining on the power play for the Panthers. Good kill so far here by Marshfield. Only a couple looks for the Panthers so far. And that'll be iced on goal by Cole Kenny. 10 seconds left on the power play, and it looks like Marshfield should be able to get the kill here early on this power play. Very good start to this second period here if you're the Tigers.
Tigers full strength.
The power play is over. Tigers have killed it, and they are now full strength. Panthers break it in. Shot just wide there by Jace Deedy. Deedy works it up to Fletcher Schrader, but the pass was intercepted and iced by the Tigers. A special thank you to our game day sponsors, Arts Body Shop, Bruce Orthodontics, Gross Motors of Marshfield, ShedsDelivered.com, and Hefco Floral. Spash Panthers face off in the offensive zone. Number 7, Max Middlestead, was kicked out. Seemed like he did not agree with it, but he was nonetheless, and Ethan Fisher took the draw for the Panthers and won it as they control the puck down low. Talked about the team speed of the Spash Panthers. So far, Tigers doing a really good job of controlling that speed. They have not given up many odd man rushes. No real great looks for the Panthers early. They've done a good job neutralizing that speed. And as they say that, Spash comes back the other way, but it's Marshfield with 2 guys back. The key for this Marshfield's never going to match Spash's speed mano-a-mano, so the key is to keep the defenseman back and make sure you have a couple forwards high in your offensive zone in the neutral zone. You want to create numbers and try to cut down that Spash speed. Good job there by Grant Molsky on the wraparound. Took the puck around the net, around front. Got a shot on net, but it was stopped by Mullins in the face mask. Was able to shake that off. Marshfield's able to chip it out of the zone. Wyatt Fisher takes the puck behind his zone, throws it out to Braden Whitman. Will chase it down for the Tigers, but they cannot get a shot off. Good play by Jerome Poirier on the back check for the Panthers to break that play up. A good pace to this game tonight. Only 1 penalty so far, and that came at the end of the first period. So not a lot of whistles, not a lot of stops in action. Good pace so far here. Only a couple goals. Jack Matala breaks it out, but it's intercepted by the Panthers and brought back into the offensive zone. Tigers now control down low. Bo Schrader with the puck down low. Fletcher Schrader also in there to help out as the Panthers take control down in the corner. It's Fletcher Schrader, looks up to Zach Ostricki, who takes a shot on goal, and that's just wide. Marshfield doing a really good job again here, just clogging the house, kind of playing a zone defense here tonight. Not really moving around with SPASH. Just trying to keep 3, 4, 5 guys all in the house and take those inside shots away from the Panthers. Worst thing you can do if you're Marshfield against a team that passes the puck so well like the Panthers is get caught running around. So they're playing it smart, not creating too much movement in their defensive zone. That puck was knocked out by Cooper Berry, and we'll get a face-off. Rice is more than floors of Marshfield. Stop in today for quality windows, treatments, paint, tile, remnants, and quality flooring. Visit their showroom, visit their website, or give them a call today. That's Rice's More Than Floors of Marshfield. SPASH controls the puck off the face-off. Thrown in front, but no SPASH player there to pick up the loose puck. Landon Truby takes the puck into the Marshfield offensive zone and throws a backhander that is covered up by SPASH goalie Zach Burdick. We have 10:36 remaining here in the second period. Shots 16-6 in favor of the Panthers so far. Marshfield hasn't been able to generate a ton of offensive opportunities, but they've had a couple, and Blake Meisner was able to cash in on one of them for the Tigers to give them an early 1-0 lead. But the Panthers responded with 2 goals late in the first period and hold the 2-1 lead with 10:19 remaining in the second period. Max Middlestedt tried to carry the puck into the zone, but there were 3 Tigers there to meet him and turn over the puck in their defensive zone. Another well-played, well-done job by the Tigers in the defensive zone there. It's a numbers game for Marshfield tonight. You got to keep guys back, and they're doing that. Not running a very aggressive forecheck. I like to see that. You're forcing SPASH to go the length of the ice and go break through all 5 of your guys. Very good game plan here to counter the speed of the Panthers. SPASH breaks it out but can't connect on the pass, and Cody Schindler throws it over to Bennett Whitrock, who dumps it in for the Tigers. Schindler controls the puck, dumps it into the zone. That's Wyatt Fisher, who gains control for Marshfield. He takes it around the net, throws it up to the defenseman, Hutch Anderson, whose shot was blocked in front. A good shot by Anderson, but just blocked in front, never got on goal. Puck was headed out of the zone there, but hit the linesman and allowed Marshfield to keep offensive zone pressure. But here comes Grant Molsky the other way with a shot right off the pipe. Mullins will be thanking his pipe on that one. The most dangerous player coming down the ice there with the puck, and a good shot, but just hit the post. Mullins very thankful for his post on that one. And a shot there by Bo Schrader right into the breadbasket of Neil Mullins. He'll cover up and get a face-off for the Tigers. 8:16 remaining here in the second period. Valley Communities Credit Union. For 90 years, Valley Communities Credit Union has been a part of your hometown team. Local, trusted, strong, Valley Communities Credit Union, where community comes first. Federally insured by NCUA. That's Valley Communities Credit Union. We're back here, and that play was stopped by Neil Mullins and covered up. And another face-off coming up in the SPASH offensive zone. Fletcher Schrader wins the draw for the Panthers, but Marshfield able to chip it out of the zone. You see Marshfield, they'll forecheck hard, but as soon as they see the Panthers getting control of the puck, they're turning around and working to go play defensively. Yeah. Focus, a defensive first focus tonight for the Tigers, which has helped keep them in this game. Good shot there by Beckett Carroll from the defense, but it went high again as Neil Mullins did not see that one either. So again, thankful Mullins for that one to go high. Fletcher Schrader with the puck behind the net, works it up to the circle, back down behind the goal line. Two Tigers there to greet him and take away any angle he had. There's a shot by Beckett Carroll on D, blockered into the corner by Neil Mullins. And Marshfield will chip it out, and they will look to get a change. And that one will go down for an icing. Didn't think there was going to be enough on it for that one to go all the way for an icing, but it did. And that will be an offensive zone for the Panthers. 6:55 left here in the second period. Max Middlestedt and Wyatt Fisher on the draw. Fisher wins it for the Tigers into their corner. But it's the Panthers who are on the puck quickly. Cash and Anderson in the corner ties the puck up as two Panthers are trying to work it out. Now 3, and they get it out to the point. Jerome Poirier walks it across, gets a shot. That was tipped in front by Max Middlestedt, but just wide. A good tip on that shot, but just wide. Never made it on net. Marshfield chips it out. That's Wyatt Fisher carrying the puck. Gets across the red line, across the blue line. But there are two Panthers there to push him into the corner. Good play there by Cooper Berry, although falling, still made the play to knock the puck away from the Panthers. And there's a good shot from Grant Molsky in the slot, but a great save by Neil Mullins. Great left pad save by Mullins on one of the best players and top goal scorer for the Panthers, Grant Molsky, right in the slot. One of SPASH's best opportunities of the night by far, but a great save by Mullins there. And SPASH was not able to get it in on the rebound. Face off here. 5:31 remaining in the second period. Face off was won by Molsky, dumped into the corner. SPASH controls. That's Bo Schrader in the corner. Molsky down there to help him out. He knocks it out to his teammate Grady Miller. Miller down to Bo Schrader. Schrader finds Molsky with a shot, and another save by Neil Mullins as the Tigers knock it out, and that one will go down for an icing. Felker Brothers of Marshfield. Felker Brothers of Marshfield, a leading manufacturer of stainless steel products, congratulates student athletes across central Wisconsin on your accomplishments, both on and off the courts and fields. Best of luck this season from Felker Brothers of Marshfield. 5:03 remaining in the second period here. It's still 2-1 SPASH Panthers. A low-scoring game here, a little surprising to see from the high-flying, high-scoring SPASH Panthers. But Marshfield doing a very good job defensively of taking away scoring opportunities from the Panthers. 3-on-2 the other way. Good look by Grady Miller, pass to his teammate Grant Molsky, but Molsky went high with the shot. And there's Molsky with a shot from the high slot, but a good glove save by Mullins. Again, that's a good shot by SPASH. Good, player you'd want to shoot it, but that's high in the slot with no screen. Mullins is able to see that all the way. Marshfield, if you're Marshfield, you're going to give up that shot all night. And you just got to hope Mullins is able to stop those. 4:29 here. The faceoff's won by the Panthers. Fletcher Schrader dumped into the corner. Controlled by Schrader down low. Throws it out to Middlestat, but intercepted by the Tigers. Wyatt Fisher with the break. That was a pass to Meisner, but he could not get the shot off, and it was deflected wide out into the netting for a face-off. 4:10 here remaining in the second period. SPASH up 2-1. Shots now 23-7 in favor of the Panthers. But if you're Marshfield, you'll take that. A lot of shots that the Panthers have not been high quality, from what you call high quality areas. So, if you're probably not going to get a ton of shots the way you're playing tonight. You're playing defensive first focus, moving back, trying to get 4 or 5 guys back. So you're not going to be playing a very hard forecheck. So you're not going to get a ton of opportunities. You got to hope that you can get a turnover, a power play, something like that to get a couple looks on goal. But your focus has to be on keeping this high-flying Panthers offense off the board. And so far, Marshfield's done a very good job of that tonight. Panthers dump the puck, and they will get a couple guys off to change. And it looks like Marshfield's going to get their first power play opportunity of the night. That'll be Johnny Weiss for the Panthers going off for a hooking with 3:17 remaining in the second period. First power play opportunity for the Tigers. You got to look to cash in now here if you're Marshfield. Control the puck. You cannot afford to turn it over. SPASH is very good on the penalty kill. Again, with their speed, they're very dangerous. So you need to control the puck, not get too crazy with the puck up high. You want to control it, make short passes. Don't look to turn the puck over. SPASH will go back the other way. Oh, there's going to be, not sure how that one didn't get called. That was right in front of the ref, too. That should have been a boarding at least. Probably a checking from behind as Cash and Anderson went into the boards. But we play on. 5-on-4 here for the Tigers. Wyatt Fisher with the puck, but is intercepted at the red line by the Panthers and goes back the other way. SPASH happy to tie the puck up right now as Marshfield needs to get in there and try to work the puck out. Marshfield is able to work the puck in. That's Cashin Anderson, but he is met again along the boards, and that puck will go out of play. 1:08 remaining on the the Marshfield power play, excuse me. 2:24 remaining in the period. No looks so far here for Marshfield on the power play. Got to win the face-off here. Cole Kenny taking the draw against Fletcher Schrader. Kenny wins the puck. Marshfield dumps it deep, and they will control the puck behind the net. Works it up, Cooper Berry over to Hutch Anderson, who finds... Oh, what an opportunity for Marshfield. Great play there to find Bennett Whitrock on the back door. He got a good shot on goal. Marshfield was there for the rebound, but couldn't get it past Burdick. And that puck will go out of play. 37 seconds left on the power play. 1:53 remaining in the period. Very good puck movement by Marshfield there. Cooper Berry over to Hutch Anderson, who found Bennett Whitrock on the back door. Whitrock with a good shot, saved by Burdick. The rebound was there, but Marshfield could not put it home. By far, their best look of the period for Marshfield so far. That faceoff is won and controlled by Marshfield. Shot from the point by Schindler was blocked and did not get through for the Tigers. Just 20 seconds now remaining on the Marshfield power play. Both teams at full strength. Oh, a good shot from the point there by Marshfield. That was Whitrock, and a good tip by Kenny. I believe that hit the post and went wide. Zach Burdick covers it up for a face-off. Another good opportunity for Marshfield there towards the end of the second period. Discover Marshfield's wellness destination, Be Well Studio. Experience cutting-edge recovery tools like hydromassage, infrared sauna, red light therapy, PEMF, and more. All designed to help your body and mind feel their best. Each 15 to 30-minute session is just $29 with memberships and packages available. Book your wellness session today at bewell/studio.com. Marshfield with a shot is deflected, and that will go down. And then icing on the Panthers. 42.5 seconds left in the period. Marshfield getting a couple looks here right at the end of the period. They were able to garner some good looks on the power play, and now they've had a couple more as the power play expired. If they could get one in here and tie it up before the end of the period, that would be massive for Marshfield. But now it's the Panthers going the other way, and that one is stopped by Mullins. Bo Schrader over to his teammate Grant Molsky, who deflected it in on Mullins, and Mullins was able to keep it in between his legs and fall on it for the save. 31.7 seconds left here. Molsky against Fisher on the draw. Faceoff's won by Molsky and controlled by the Panthers out at the top. Oh, another shot and another post by the Panthers. That was Jerome Poirier from the point. Hit the glove side post of Mullins. It's two solid posts for the Panthers this period. Good save there on a shot by Poirier from the point. Good save by Mullins. Just 7 seconds left as the Panthers are working it. Molsky with a shot from the point, stopped by Mullins, rebound, and that was again stopped by Mullins. Mullins has had some luck from his post tonight, but man, he's making some incredible saves too. He's been on his game, controlling rebounds, making saves that he can see. He's had a couple he hasn't been able to see tonight, but they've gone wide. Sometimes it's better, you need luck on your side as well, and he's had that luck. So, but some really good saves by Mullins here, and very impressed with his rebound control. That's been big tonight for him. And that's the end of the second period. No goal scored that period as Marshfield, SPASH Panthers lead Marshfield Tigers 2-1 after 2. We'll take a break, and we'll be back shortly for a recap of the second period.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauernfeind Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
This is my home. I've grown up here. My grandparents always took very, very good care of the house. They worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. You know it's a dirty job, a big job. When I went out there expecting chaos, and I just saw people on their hands and knees, like they literally picked up everything. Whether it was garbage they left or whether it was garbage that was there. It was a top-tier experience.
So, after a couple years of this, it's time for more money and better opportunities. That's where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Are you a born leader? Is hospitality your thing? Maybe you're into efficiency. Or do you love building teams? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. So stop getting by and level up today.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Rigel Plumbing and Heating in Marshfield, your local Amana dealer. Call Rigel Plumbing and Heating today to make sure your furnace is ready for the winter ahead. For expertise, honesty, and stellar service, look no further than Heritage Auto Body. Heritage Auto Body has free estimates and works with your insurance. Heritage Auto Body on Heritage Drive in Marshfield.
Retirement is a balancing act because everyone's financial situation is unique. A reverse mortgage loan can transform your home's equity into accessible cash, whether it's to pay off your mortgage, cover bills, or fund your dreams.
The cash is there if we need it, and it just takes a little stress off of our lives.
You have something else to fall back on?
Call me, Josh Kilty, your local retirement mortgage specialist, for a free consultation to help bring financial stability to your life.
Man, that furnace is just going down and retirement's not working out how we wanted to have it happen. What can we do?
Let's see what Donnie has to say.
At Citizens Financial Services, located at Citizens State Bank, we specialize in developing unique plans for our clients to provide guidance in retirement. A customized plan starts with your goals, your needs, paired with a well-thought-out strategy to address those goals.
I think this is going to work.
To set up a time, call me, Donnie Snyder, at 715-486-8151.
Welcome back to the Marshfield Ice Arena. On behalf of Zaleski Sports, we welcome you to the Marshfield versus SPASH Panthers game, the second intermission. My name is Josh Metz, along with John Standiford on production. And no scoring in the second period to go over. Score remains 2-1, SPASH Panthers. To recap the first period, goals. At 7:03, Marshfield started the scoring on a goal by Blake Meisner with an assist by Braden Widman. SPASH responded at the 15:36 mark on a goal by Bo Schrader. That was assisted by Grady Miller and Zach Ostricki. Just 11 seconds later at 15:47, it was Teddy Westrick with the unassisted goal. And that's all the scoring so far in this game. A little surprising to see as the SPASH Panthers are a very high-scoring, high-powered offensive team. The Marshfield Tigers have done a good job limiting opportunities. SPASH does lead shots 26-10, but the Tigers doing a good job back-checking, keeping 3, 4, even 5 guys back to eliminate the odd man rushes and the speed from the SPASH Panthers. So, and Neil Mullins has been up to the task on the shots he has faced, and he's done his job in keeping the puck out. So Grant Molsky, that second period, had a couple of really good grade A opportunities, the top scorer for the Panthers, and Mullins was up to the task. So we'll see how the third period shakes out. But until then, we'll go over the Division II seedings and pairings for the sections. It is Marshfield, who is back in Division II after being in Division I the last few years. Marshfield is now in Section 3 in Division II. When the WIAA first went to 2 divisions, Marshfield, we started out when I was coaching in Division II. We started out in Section 2 for the first 2 years. The next year we were in Section 1, and then we went to D1 for a couple years, and now we are back in Division II. I say we like I'm still coaching. Marshfield's back in Division II, Section 3, and that sees Somerset St. Croix Falls Co-op as the number 1 seed. They'll play Viroqua Co-op, the number 8 seed. Marshfield earns the 5 seed and will travel to Baldwin Woodville, who is the 4 seed. If you remember, Marshfield and Baldwin met early this year in Marshfield's first game of the season. Baldwin came out on top in a double overtime game in that one. So a good matchup if you're Marshfield. You got to like your chances. They certainly clearly match up well with Baldwin. And from what I remember, we've always had a lot of close games with Baldwin Woodville. So I would expect nothing less in this one. Great matchup for them. It'll be tougher, obviously, this time having to go on the road, and it's a long trip. But if they can dust off the rust and, get the legs moving, it should be a good matchup for Marshfield, and you like your chances in that one. The 3 seed is Menominee. They will host Black River Falls, the number 6 seed. And then the 7 seed is West Salem Bangor, and against the number 2 seed, River Falls. All of those games will be on Tuesday, February 19th. The Somerset game will start at 7:30, Marshfield at 7. The rest of the games are all at 7 o'clock. So, again, if you're Marshfield, you got a good look at this. It's a much better opportunity than you've had in the past few years playing in Division I with Wausau West, SPASH, Hudson, Eau Claire Memorial. They've lost to Baldwin Woodville. They've lost to River Falls, but these are teams they can compete with, and it gives you a different feel when you go into the playoffs, knowing you have a chance if you play your best. If they play like they have been tonight, if they play like they did against Wausau West a couple weeks ago, they have a chance in this section, and that's exciting for the Tigers. I can tell you the last few years being Division I, it's tough when you know you have to beat all of these really tough teams. A couple years ago, we beat Wausau West in a massive upset over in Wausau, and our reward was to go up to Superior. And it's just, it's a very, very difficult road in that Division I section. Until the WIAA goes to 8 teams in Division I, it's just an incredible grind to get through the Division I section. Whereas, you know, the 32 team, 8 section format for the Division II, it's just a much better format for a team like Marshfield to come out of, and it gives you hope, gives you something to play for come playoffs. So we're just a week away, 1 week left of the regular season here. The Tigers will finish up their regular season on Thursday here at Marshfield against Medford. And the Panthers will wrap up their season on Thursday as well, as they host Fond du Lac. So just 1 game left after tonight for both teams, and then it's playoff time. And you're only guaranteed 1 more game after this. So both teams need to get into form and make sure they're playing their best hockey going forward. And if you're Marshfield, I like what I see tonight. Going forward, if you can carry this over into the playoffs, I like chances to keep games close and pull out a win or 2 or maybe 3 and get to that section final, get to the state tournament. And, you know, that's the beauty of the Division II for the 2-division format. It does give teams like Marshfield a legitimate hope at a state tournament. And that's something that did not exist before when there was only 1 division of hockey. So that has worked out well. Definitely some quirks to be worked out in the Division I side, as you can't tell me that has worked out in the benefit of the Division I teams, this format, but it's definitely helped the Division II teams. So it's good to see, and fun for teams like Marshfield. So we're just awaiting the teams to take the ice. I think they're giving the ice a little bit of time to dry here, as the ice is not drying very well tonight, despite it being pretty cold in here again. For some reason, ice just not drying very well. We're waiting for the refs as well to come out, but I think the ice could use a couple more minutes to dry here. Elsewhere around the conference tonight, I apologize, I'm waiting for my computer to load. Trying to get tonight's schedule up. As the Panthers take the ice. DC Everest is in a non-conference matchup as they're hosting Stevens Point Pacelli tonight. Wausau West is at Wisconsin Rapids tonight. Those are the other Valley Conference matchups around the league. Oh, and I apologize. East Merrill United is at Tomahawk as well. So all the Valley teams in action tonight. A couple teams playing non-conference games. And we have a conference matchup here, the final one of the season for the Panthers and the Tigers. A win tonight for the Panthers will clinch a share of the Wisconsin Valley Conference with the Wausau West Warriors, assuming Wausau West beats Rapids tonight. Where the teams are set, the ref's ready to drop the puck, and we are off for the third period action in a 2-1 game. Panthers leading the Marshfield Tigers 2-1. Again, our clock is not working tonight, so I'll try to give time remaining of the period as much as I possibly can, keep you updated. SPASH comes out quick. That was Grady Miller bringing the puck into the offensive zone, but Cashin Anderson was there to drive him to the outside and behind the net. Couldn't get a shot off. Both teams with one power play tonight. Both teams 0 for 0 on the power play. 0 for 1. 0 for 1 on the power play. Refs letting them play. Haven't been too many egregious plays I've seen anyway, so just a relatively clean played game tonight, so nothing to complain about there. Marshfield's able to get the puck out and get a couple guys off for a change. SPASH dumps it into the zone. Now they will change. Fisher controls the puck. He backhands it up, but that's intercepted by Teddy Westrick and dumped back down as the Panthers gain control of the puck. Scramble in front is covered up by Mullins.
All right, if you want 50-50 tickets, get your 50-50 raffle tickets.
Nuts Deep. Events were made for Nuts Deep 2 in Marshfield. Large groups or small. Private party space is available for your event. Call now for available dates. That's Nuts Deep 2 in Marshfield. Face off to the right of Neil Mullins is controlled by the Tigers behind the net. Now Panthers gain control. Marshfield gets the puck out, and a shot there by Bennett Whitrock was blocked by the Panthers, and they will take it back the other way. Trip in front there, but no call by the ref, and the teams play on. Shot there by Whitrock was deflected out of play. We'll get a whistle here at 14:36 remaining in the third period. SPASH Panthers remain ahead 2-1. Wyatt Fisher gains control of the puck from Marshfield. He takes it in. He's hooked. Marshfield's going to get another power play. Marshfield player falls down. That'll give SPASH control of the puck, and they'll blow the whistle. But a power play for Marshfield here with 14:23 remaining in the third period. Another great opportunity for Marshfield. That was number 18 for SPASH, Carter Smolarek on the trip. That gives Marshfield the power play. Again, big opportunity here for the Tigers, but you have to be smart. You have to be aware of SPASH's speed. So keep control of the puck, keep short passes, don't do anything. Don't try to be a hero with the puck, especially at your blue line. Short passes, movement, good movement, get some shots on net. Try to get some deflections, some traffic in front. Max Middlestat wins the faceoff for the Panthers, and that gives them the opportunity to chip it out into the neutral zone. Marshfield will regroup. Alex Chen to Wyatt Fisher, who gains control of the zone, passes it over to Cashin Anderson. Anderson back up to the top to Chen, who dumps it in down low, and that is Blake Meisner with control. Wyatt Fisher gains control on the pass from Meisner, and Marshfield's pass goes out of the zone. They will have to regroup. A minute 13 left on the Marshfield power play. The SPASH rushes back to gain control, but Marshfield takes control. Alex Chen down to Blake Meisner in the corner. He gives it to Wyatt Fisher, who pulls up to the bottom of the circle. A good shot, but it was stopped by Zach Burdick. Blocker save into the corner for Burdick. That was one of Fisher's few good looks tonight against the Panthers. There's a good look for the Panthers, and that is going to be I think that was kicked in, but we don't have a signal from the refs right now. If they call that a goal, I think that's going to be a tough luck goal for the Tigers. I believe that was definitely kicked in there by Max Middlestat. However, you are allowed to redirect the puck with your skate. You just can't make a kicking motion. It's possible he was just redirecting it with his skate. I'm not sure there was an actual kicking motion, but the puck clearly did go off of his skate. It's just going to come down to whether the refs had a good look to determine if he kicked it or if he simply redirected it. Good discussion here from all three refs to see if anyone had a good look at it. I believe it was ruled a goal on the ice, so it's likely. Oh, they're going to rule it a no goal. After a long discussion, they will rule it no goal. SPASH coach Matt Polkamp would like a word, but the refs are not going to give it to him, and they are just going to wipe off the goal. So Marshfield survives and remains 2-1. Marshfield still has a power play for 33 seconds here. See if they can capitalize and use this as a big momentum shift here. Puck goes out of the zone. 24 seconds left in the man advantage for the Tigers. 12:47 remaining in the period. SPASH will send it around, and that goes right to Grady Miller, who takes control of the puck. Tries to get in on a breakaway. He's taken down, and a shot was saved by Neil Mullins. And Miller slid into Mullins, who knocked the net off of its moorings, and we get a whistle. 11 seconds left on the power play, 12:34 remaining in the third period here. At Stratford Plumbing and Heating, your comfort and convenience is their top priority. They service all brands and do complete furnace and air conditioning installation with professional service to Stratford, Marshfield, and the surrounding areas. Call Stratford Plumbing and Heating today, your home comfort experts. And that will do it for the Marshfield power play. Both teams back to full strength as the Panthers take control. That pass was deflected, never made it to the SPASH player. Molsky controls the puck up at the blue line, but turns it over. That's Wyatt Fisher. Jumps the pass, makes a good play, but SPASH is back. And that was Bennett Carroll who was able to break up the play from Fisher, keep him off the puck. And we are going to have a high stick. It'll go back the other way on the Panthers, and the faceoff will be in the Marshfield offensive zone. 11:47 left. SPASH holds just a 2-1 lead in this one. Shots 27-11 in favor of the Panthers. Molsky and Kenny on the faceoff. Molsky won the draw. That'll be an icing on the Panthers and another defensive zone faceoff for the Panthers. Marshfield playing well tonight, but a little surprising to see this from the Panthers tonight. This is a team that, is not used to only scoring 1 or 2 goals in a game. They're a team that is able to score in bunches, and they just have not been able to get it going tonight. A couple bad luck plays, you know, a couple posts in the second period. Oh, we're going to have a 2-minute interference here on the Panthers. And that'll give Marshfield another power play here with 11:26 remaining in the third period. 2-minute penalty on number 6, Beckett Carroll. 2 minutes for interference. And another great opportunity here for the Tigers to cash in and tie up this game. And what is a very surprising score right now. The Tigers down just 2-1 against the second-ranked SPASH Panthers.
SPASH penalty number 6, 2 minutes for interference.
Marshfield wins the draw, controls the puck at the half wall. Fisher dumps it down to Meisner. Meisner back up to Fisher, who gets a shot on goal, but that one's stopped by Burdick and deflected wide. Fisher again with the puck, trying to get it into the slot. SPASH doing a good job keeping him outside, and a shot on goal by Fisher. That was stopped by Burdick and deflected wide. A good look there from Marshfield. Puck on the stick of your best player. And Fisher put a good shot on goal, but Burdick was up to the task and made the pad save. SPASH will send it down. Marshfield will have to regroup on the power play here. SPASH tried to ice it, but that was intercepted by Wyatt Fisher. A nice play to keep that from going all the way down. He gets it, and a wraparound shot was stopped by Burdick. Another good look if you're Marshfield. Puck on the stick of Wyatt Fisher. He had a great look on that one, but Burdick made the stop with his stick, the top of his stick, and it went wide. A shot from Jack Matala for Marshfield was on net and sticked into the corner by Burdick. Just 26 seconds remaining on the power play for Marshfield as the Panthers control the puck. That's a shot. Oh, and that was deemed to be outside of the zone, just out before the Panthers could get to it and get the shot on goal. 9:45 remaining in the third period, 19 seconds remaining on the Marshfield power play. SPASH's top offensive players back out there, and Molsky and Grady Miller. They're just about to kill the Marshfield power play. Oh, a shot from the point was there to be deflected by Whitrock, but he just missed the deflection and the puck went wide. Good opportunity there for Whitrock. There's Molsky with a 2-on-1. He gets it to, oh, good save there off of Grady Miller. Molsky threw it to Miller in the slot. He dangled, went for the deke on Mullins, but Mullins with the pad save. There's another shot from SPASH that went off Mullins' mask. And the SPASH gathers the rebound, but they're not able to get it in. But SPASH keeps control of the puck in the zone. Throw it up to the slot, and a 2-pad slide saved by Mullins. Wow, the old 2-pad stack. You don't see that save very often, but Mullins doing everything he can, and what a save that was, just to get over. SPASH really putting on a good amount of pressure right now. Marshfield kind of running around. They definitely need a change. They're going to have to do everything they can here to block shots and try to get the puck out, or hopefully Mullins can control it and get a face-off. But SPASH clearly controlling the puck right now. Marshfield will get it out, and they will get an icing. Good control there by SPASH. Couple really good looks, but Mullins was up to the task. ShedsDelivered.com is your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. See their display lots in Marshfield, Medford, and Wisconsin Rapids, and get more information at shedsdelivered.com. That is another icing on Marshfield with 7:56 remaining in the third period. Score remains 2-1 in favor of the SPASH Panthers. SPASH leads the shots 31-14. After a couple good looks on the power play from Marshfield, it's the SPASH Panthers who had a couple grade A opportunities. And there's another one as Neil Mullins was up to the task again. Fletcher Schrader with an opportunity right in front and a great save by Mullins. Mullins has been fantastic tonight. Just really been incredible on the saves he's had to make here. Couple big grade A opportunities in the towards the end of the second period, and now here lately in the last couple minutes of this third period, he's really been tested and he's really been good. You can tell it's definitely frustrating the Panthers. They're applying some good pressure and just not getting rewarded. And it's given Marshfield an opportunity here to just need one to tie it up. That shot by Molsky was off the post and went wide. There's a shot up top by Grady Miller and deflected out of play into the netting. 6:43 remaining. SPASH holds a slight 2-1 edge. Marshfield wins the draw and controls the puck behind the net. Cody Schindler up to Landon Truby. Marshfield, Landon Truby forechecking. SPASH is able to break it out, and we're going to get a penalty on Marshfield. That's going to be Truby, 2 minutes for interference. And a tough break for the Tigers now. 6:23 remaining in the third period. Penalty for SPASH. Even if you are able to kill it, your time will starting to run low for you. You don't want to have to spend this time killing penalties, especially against a power play that works at such a high level as the SPASH Panthers. But we'll see if they can kill it off here. Again, 2 minutes interference on Landon Truby for the Tigers. The SPASH wins the draw. Panthers are 0 for 1 on the power play tonight. Their lone power play coming at the very beginning of the second period. The ref is taken out behind the net, but he is able to get back up, and he's back in the play. There's a shot by Middlestep, but another save by Mullins. As SPASH works it up top, Marshfield knocks it out of the zone. SPASH will have to regroup. Beckett Carroll takes it in deep, throws it out to Molsky, but the Panthers can't control it. And now Molsky grabs it and takes it back in, and he buries it. The Panthers take the 3-1 lead on the penalty. That penalty was by Cody Schindler. I apologize to Landon Truby. Looks like that penalty was on Cody Schindler. But nonetheless, a goal for the Panthers by Grant Molsky, their leading scorer, gives them the lead with 5:36 left in the period.
Stevens won goal number 2, Grant Molsky, unassisted. Time of goal 11:24 in the third.
We're down to 5:18 left in the third period as Marshfield springs Jack Matala, but he can't stay on his skates, and SPASH is able to get back. Almost a break for the Tigers, but Matala couldn't stay on his skates. And that'll be an offsides on the Panthers. .506 remaining in the game. That last goal again was at 11:24. Grant Molsky, the leading scorer for the Panthers, unassisted. Molsky unassisted for the Panthers. SPASH controls the puck. They dump it down deep. At this point now, if you're the Panthers, you're looking to simply dump the puck, keep it down in Marshfield's defensive zone, and make them try to go 200 feet to get 2 goals to tie it up. Marshfield's been held to 14 shots in the game, so getting 2 goals now, having to go the full length of the ice, not going to be an easy task for the Tigers. SPASH sends it around, and that goes to Jace Deedy, who takes the puck into the zone. Marshfield back to break up the play, though. Wyatt Fisher takes the puck in, and that is not offsides. Fisher with the shot. Blocker save, though, by Burdick. Puck goes up high. Marshfield gains control. Thought Landon Truby might have been offsides on that one, but he just held his skate. Marshfield dumps the puck. They'll forecheck. 3:40 remaining in the period here as Marshfield's going to look to try to get anything they can at Burdick now. Oh, that was Molsky with a nifty move, but Mullins again up to the task. Good pad save on Molsky. Yeah. Big hit down there in the corner. Didn't exactly see who made the hit for the Panthers, but a big hit nonetheless. Couldn't see down that side of the boards from my angle. Marshfield dumps it in with 3 minutes left in the third period. The SPASH Panthers will just be happy to chip it out and break it out. Get across the red line, get it across the blue line, dump it in, and forecheck can make the Tigers go 200 feet here. That puck is dumped in at the blue line. Bo Schrader puts the puck towards the net, but that goes wide. That was Grady Miller with the shot that went wide from the circle. No high stick there as the Tigers touch the puck before the Panthers. 2 minutes remaining in this one, just 2 minutes remaining. If you're Marshfield, you got to start looking for an opportunity to pull your goalie here. Just down 2, you still have a chance, but you got to get control of the puck here, and you got to try to get the puck in the offensive zone to be able to get the goalie out. SPASH right now is going to be just content to play with the puck down in their zone and make Marshfield break it out, make them go down and gain that offensive zone pressure. Shot and a good save by Mullins, but that one is put in on the rebound by the Panthers. I did not catch who scored that one, but it was a rebound goal nonetheless. A good initial save by Mullins, but the Panthers were able to put it home. We'll listen for the scoring here. Middlestat.
goal 15:37 in the third.
That was middle stat from Carroll at 15:37 of the third period.
1 minute left.
1 minute remaining in the third period. SPASH happy to tie the puck up. Marshfield tried to ice it, but that was knocked down by the Panthers. No ice, as the ref ruled that the SPASH player was past the red line before he knocked it in. SPASH will be happy to just run the clock out on this one and take the 4-1 victory tonight here over the Marshfield Tigers. Next step, prosthetics. Providing prosthetic and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. That's Next Step Prosthetics. And that'll do it.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup. And Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between. Check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See Chips' complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream, all served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield. Be a champ and have a chipperific day.
Tired of hearing about checking account features? So are we. It's more about what you can do with your money to live the life you want. Forward Bank puts your access to everything you need in the palm of your hand. Mobile deposit, recurring digital payments, transfer funds, or pay a friend easily. Yes, our checking is free and includes all that you would expect. It's supported by your neighbors and friends at Forward, dedicated to serving our communities. Open online today at forward.bank.
Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and I am standing in our all-new express lane. Open now, no appointment necessary. Stop on in and get things like oil changes, filters, quick lubes. No appointment necessary. See you soon.
Get fresh meats and cheeses every day at Smith Brothers Meats. Let Smith Brothers Meats cater your next event. Smith Brothers Meats of Colby, open Monday through Saturday. When buying or selling, Brock & Decker Real Estate is the team you need by your side. Call Sammy or Sue today and visit on North Central Avenue. Brock & Decker.
Wisconsin shops at Gross Auto Group for 3 big reasons. No hassle pricing, lifetime warranty, massive selection, price to move. Gross Auto Group's no hassle pricing means the price you see is the price you pay. No back and forth, no wasted time. Our lifetime engine warranty means we want your new ride running for as long as you own it. And with 8 brands in 6 stores, Gross Auto has the ride you want at the price you need. 3 reasons, 3 towns. Gross Auto Group in Neelsville, Black River Falls, and Marshfield.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for.
Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
Founded in 2011, Marshfield Fast Pitch is a competitive, fast-pitch softball club. Players range in age from 7 to 18 years old, and they consist of girls from Central Wisconsin and headquartered in Marshfield. Throughout the year, teams compete in tournaments locally, around the state, and nationally. During the winter, practices, lessons, and clinics are held at our indoor facility. Tryout registration is happening now. Go to marshfieldfastpitch.com to get started. At House of Heating, making your home comfortable is our biggest priority. That's why we offer dependable HVAC solutions and quality work in central Wisconsin. Our pros are knowledgeable in a wide variety of services so you can feel confident in your results. They'll offer the support you need, whether it's putting in a modern HVAC system or working on and maintaining your current unit. Get in touch with House of Heating at 715-384-3163 or contact houseofheating.com. House of Heating, heating and cooling the air you breathe.
Discover Marshfield's wellness destination, Be Well Studio, now open in front of Pick and Save on Central Avenue in Marshfield. Experience cutting-edge recovery tools like hydromassage, infrared sauna, red light therapy, PEMF, and more, all designed to help your body and mind feel their best. You can pay per session or choose from memberships and packages available. Book your wellness session today at BeWellStudio.com or stop in at 601 South Central Avenue, Suite 400 in front of Pick and Save in Marshfield.
Simplicity Credit Union brings home the win with great mobile options and the right loan for your family, business, and home. Check them out at simplicity.coop today. Bruce Orthodontics provides comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages. Set up a free consultation today at Bruce Orthodontics. They're changing lives one smile at a time.
Hello, I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor, Next Home Hub City. If you're a first-time home buyer or seller, or you've been around the block, because of my experience, I'm able to help you in the most efficient way. I'm a full-time, full-service realtor. I focus on my clients 100%. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale, we have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauernfeind Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
This is my home. I've grown up here.
My grandparents always took very, very good care of the house. They worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. You know it's a dirty job, a big job. When I went out there expecting chaos, and I just saw people on their hands and knees, like they literally picked up everything. Whether it was garbage they left or whether it was garbage that was there. It was a top-tier experience.
So, after a couple of years of this, it's time for more money and better opportunities. That's where Mid-State Technical College comes in.
Are you a born leader? Is hospitality your thing? Maybe you're into efficiency. Or do you love building teams? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. So stop getting by and level up today.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Rigel Plumbing and Heating in Marshfield, your local Amana dealer. Call Rigel Plumbing and Heating today to make sure your furnace is ready for the winter ahead. For expertise, honesty, and stellar service, look no further than Heritage Auto Body. Heritage Auto Body has free estimates and works with your insurance. Heritage Auto Body on Heritage Drive in Marshfield.
Retirement is a balancing act because everyone's financial situation is unique. A reverse mortgage loan can transform your home's equity into accessible cash, whether it's to pay off your mortgage, cover bills, or fund your dreams.
The cash is there if we need it, and it just takes a little stress off of our lives.
You have something else to fall back on?
Call me, Josh Kilty, your local retirement mortgage specialist, for a free consultation to help bring financial stability to your life.
Man, that furnace is just going down and retirement's not working out how we wanted to have it happen. What can we do?
Let's see what Donnie has to say.
At Citizens Financial Services, located at Citizens State Bank, we specialize in developing unique plans for our clients to provide guidance in retirement. A customized plan starts with your goals, your needs, paired with a well-thought-out strategy to address those goals.
I think this is going to work.
To set up a time, call me, Donnie Snyder, at 715-486-8151.
I got referred to the orthodontist, and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here, and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointments, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between. Check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See Chips' complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream, all served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield. Be a champ and have a chipperific day.
Tired of hearing about checking account features? So are we. It's more about what you can do with your money to live the life you want. Forward Bank puts your access to everything you need in the palm of your hand. Mobile deposit, recurring digital payments, transfer funds, or pay a friend easily. Yes, our checking is free and includes all that you would expect. It's supported by your neighbors and friends at Forward, dedicated to serving our communities. Open online today at forward.bank.
We're back here for the Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Marshfield Tigers against the SPASH Panthers. Final score was SPASH Panthers coming out on top with a 4-1 victory over the home Marshfield Tigers. It was the Tigers who kicked off the scoring first in the game. Blake Meisner scored at 7:03 of the first period on an assist by Braden Widman. That got Marshfield off to a good start, but it was SPASH who responded late in the first period. At 15:36, Bo Schrader got SPASH on the board on assist from Grady Miller and Zach Ostricki to tie the game. And just 11 seconds later, it was Teddy Westrick unassisted to give SPASH the 2-1 lead. And that sent the teams into the first intermission with SPASH with a 2-1 lead, and there was no scoring in the second period. So the teams remained, the score remained 2-1 after 2 periods. No scoring until midway through the third period. Grant Molsky gave SPASH a little bit of a cushion, a 2-goal lead at 11:24 of the third period with an unassisted goal. And SPASH put it away at 15:37 on a goal from Max Middlestedt, an assist from Beckett Carroll. Overall, a really good game from the Marshfield Tigers tonight. They did a good job to frustrate the SPASH Panthers and kept them off their game. And Neil Mullins made some really good saves in goal to keep the Tigers in it. And just a really strong game from the Tigers. A good response after their loss to East Maryland United the other night, last week on Thursday, in that 8-4 loss to East Maryland United. So both teams, one game remaining here in the regular season. The Tigers will be back here on Thursday night as they host Medford. And then the SPASH Panthers will be back at KB Willett Arena on Thursday as they host Fond du Lac. After that, it's the best time of the year, playoff hockey. Doesn't get any better than that. So the Panthers will await their first round opponent as they have a first round bye, and the Tigers will travel to Baldwin Woodville for their first round matchup in Division 2. So with that, we will be back with you here at Marshfield Ice Arena on Thursday night as the Tigers welcome Medford for the final game of the regular season. Again, this is Josh Metz, John Standiford producing. Have a good night.